Hey guys, so I just finished my 5th week on board. Hello, it's been forever. I finally gave in and bought a computer cord today, so I'll be back more often. Yay! Um, so now I've been here for quite some time. I know ship life. I kind of see where everything happens, what goes on. Um, First thing's my room. So literally, what you see is my room. That's the washroom. That's my closet back there. There's a closet here. There's a small desk, and there's the door, right there. And those are our beds. The top bunks, no. Um, so that's my room. It's really small, but it's all you need. You're not in your room very much, and when you're in your room, you're sleeping. So it's not like you need a big room, anyways. Roommates. I can't stand my roommate. We don't get along. I had a different roommate before. We got along a lot. My new roommate, not so much. She's from Brazil, and she's kind of really. She only likes you if you're from Brazil, um, and can speak Brazilian or whatever they speak, Portuguese. If you can speak Spanish or Portuguese, she likes you. It's that simple. If you don't, she doesn't really like you. So, needless to say, she doesn't really like me. But that's okay because I'm switching rooms, hopefully in 2 weeks. It's actually called birthing, so I'm gonna birth. Sounds like birthing, and like birthing, burrowing. I don't know. So I'm gonna do that in 2 weeks with a girl I really we get along really well. We're kind of like the same person. A lot of people confuse us actually because apparently we look similar. I don't think so, but other people seem to think so. So I don't know. We'll see how that goes. Uh, this cold has attacked me for. I think it's only been 2 weeks. I keep almost getting over the hump of the cold, and then it's like, boom, you get sick again. But I think honestly, I think it's because we sanitize everything. I wash my hands like every 20 minutes. Um, So I feel like although we're cleaning a lot more and getting exposed to less germs, our immune system's like, what's this germ? Common cold. I don't know how to beat it. Oh well, I don't know. Like I don't really. The days it's hard is like the 11-hour days with only 1/2 hour break, and you're sick and you're tired, and the kids are annoying, and that's always the hardest. But for the most part, it doesn't really bug me. Um, I say it's all about how you look at it. We have 2 more Alaskan cruises, so I'm in Alaska for 2 more weeks, and then we head down to the California coast. I'm excited. I hope I'm on lates when we get down to LA, California, because the port is only an hour away from Disneyland, and I think like even if I don't go on any rides, like it'd be cool to just say that I've been there and stuff, and yeah. Uh, the departments kind of keep to themselves, so like youth activities kind of stays with youth activities. Beverage stays with beverage. The main stage stays with main stage. All that fun stuff. Um, my best friends on the ship are from across the world, which is kind of cool. My guy best friend, his name's Jack. He's gay and he is hilarious. He's from England. Beth, the girl I'm going to birth with, she's from the States. And Megan is from Australia. So it's pretty cool. And I really like it. I really like the new people. There's some not so nice people on board, and sometimes you're like, why are you working here if you hate it so much? Why? Oh, the money's okay. Well, I'm sure you can find a job where the money elsewhere is okay too. I don't know, it just kind of bothers me when people are in place they really don't want to be. I understand. I've had my lows already. I understand having one day where you're like, man, I really don't want to be here. But like to constantly be like that is just it's not okay for you, and it's not okay for others around you. Next topic, food. Everyone hates the food in the crew mess. But I like it. I don't know. Like, I only eat rice and salad, and there's chicken sometimes without gravy. So, I mean, food for me is okay. Getting off the ship, it's actually worse for me to eat in Alaska than it is here. All I eat is, like, French fries and nachos, and they're not even good nachos. So, yeah, it's interesting. So I don't mind eating on the ship. But everybody else hates the food. They're always like, meh. I'm like, what do you expect? We're on a ship. Like, get over it. Although what's kind of nice about being youth activities is we can always put in for a dining request. So that means we can eat in the guest restaurants. So twice last week I got to eat in the one guest restaurant, and it was delicious. I gotta have bread because they don't have gluten-free bread in the crew mess. So when I was up in the guest restaurant, I was like, you wanna slip me some G-free bread, and they did. Yeah, I got some bread for the first time in 5 weeks. Today is embark, so that means we're in Vancouver picking up new passengers, dropping off the old passengers. I got out. I gotta have my Timmy's. That's the first time, another first in 5 weeks. I also gotta have pad thai. Oh my goodness, noodles have never tasted so good. But I mean, for the most part, the food doesn't bug me. The ports are beautiful. I seem to be one of the only people who don't let the magic get lost between work and stuff. I take those 5 minutes every day to look out the window or walk outside and just embrace the fact that I'm working for Disney and I'm in Alaska. Who's ever thought that I would go to Alaska on a cruise ship? So, I don't know, it's kind of crazy, but I'm enjoying it. I really am. Couple times, like I said, you have your lows. You definitely have your lows. The days where you're like, why am I doing this? Why am I away? Why, like, I just want my own bed. I don't want to stand for 11 hours. These kids are annoying. Je ne peux pas parler français très bien. Slow down. I don't know what you're saying if you're speaking fast. But then you take those 5 minutes. That's when you take those 5 minutes, you look outside and you're like, this is why I'm here. Because I want to be here. There's going to be downs, but that's okay. Kids. What are the kids like, I guess? A lot of them are really sweet. A lot of them are spoiled. And the hardest ones to talk with are the ones that don't speak English. This past week we had 3 French kids. They were really nice kids, but they didn't speak English. And I was the only person in our area that could kind of speak French. So whenever there was an issue, it was like, Rebecca, we need you. And I'm like, oh no. Because I can understand what they're saying, but to communicate back at them is so hard. Because I only know bits and pieces of French. So I know, like, instead of saying you have to put your feet on the ground, because I don't know the word for ground in French, I would say you can't have your feet on the crocodile, because they were standing on the crocodile. But, so I mean, it was like a compromise. I'm trying to learn Spanish. We have a lot of Spanish kids who come on board, and a lot of the crew is Spanish, and I just think it'd be cool to speak Spanish. So I know how to say, hello, how are you doing? I'm good, I'm sick, I'm fantastic. I know how to say I've been waiting for you. I know how to say wash your hands. But that's about it. We'll see how far I get. I don't know. What else is there to talk about? Oh. One of the hardest things on this Alaskan cruise is every week we go an hour back and an hour forward. So I have no more internal clock. I could never tell you it's It's 1 o'clock. It's 12 o'clock. It's 3 p.m. It's 3:30. All I can tell you is a half hour. It's been a half hour. Because our schedules work on half-hour segments, so my internal clock now works on half hours. I don't work on human time. Heck, most of the time, I don't even know what day it is. I'm looking at my computer, I know it's Monday. I would have never known that. All I know is today is Embark Day. We get new guests. Tomorrow is Sea Day. Day after that, Tracy R. Then Skagway. Then Juno. Then Ketchikan. Then Sea Day. Then Embark. Besides that, I could... No idea. No idea at all. Time zones are kind of funky. Hard to get a hold of people, for sure, from home. I think that's all I have to say right now. I'm sorry this video was so ridiculously long, but it has been 5 weeks. It's been a month since I posted, so I thought I would say hi while my roommate wasn't here and I could complain about her. Yeah, so that's that, and I'll see you real soon, because on Disney, we never say goodbye.